Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna do like a full dwarf cannon guide. Everything you have to know if you use the dwarf cannon. It will save you like a lot of money, or it will boost your ranged experience an hour, even the profit you will make. So first of all, if you lose your cannon and it was on the floor, just go to the dwarf mine. It's north of Falador. So once you get here, you can talk to Lhulst and ask your cannon back. Be sure, I'm first gonna show you something. So talk to him and say you lost your cannon. So sometimes you will have these matches and he won't give your cannon back. Don't worry, hop to another world and do this again and he will give your cannon back. So just in case you get like in panic because you don't have it directly back, just hop to another world and say you lost your cannon again and you will get it back. So that's the first part you have to know. Another example, I upload like a lot of guides where we are using our cannon in the wilderness to make money. So be sure you never lose your cannon, place it always on the floor, but in case you have it still in your inventory and you are under attack, just place it on the ground. When your cannon is on the ground, it's safe. If there are like only 2 parts on the ground, your 2 parts are safe and maybe you can save the other parts with item protect or just your 3 items you still got left. So, but when your cannon is on the floor and you die, we can get it back from the dwarf in the dwarf mine. So don't worry, if you are under attack, just place it on the floor and we can get it back. So I'm using a laser teleport to get there fast. If you don't have this teleport, you can get there with edgefill as well. The dwarf mine is south of the ice mountain. Hop to another world to get it back instantly. And when you hopped, just talk to Lhulst and say you lost your cannon. And he just will give it back. So in that case, you're never gonna lose your cannon in the wilderness, only the cannonballs, so don't bring too much cannonballs if you're using your cannon in the wilderness. Second part you have to know, and this one is very important, if you train with your cannon anywhere. So first of all, I'm gonna show for ranged, after this one I'm gonna show for melee. So if you're training with your cannon or doing a money making method, and you do this with ranged, it's very important to watch to the attack bonus of your ranged, because that's the accuracy of your cannon as well. So try to get this one as high as possible. It will boost your accuracy, so your cannon will shoot like the whole time 20 or 30 if you are fighting to like green dragons, for example. So the blessed ranged armor is pretty cheap, and this one is boosting your ranged attack bonus a lot. So, for example, Gutex Dragonhide, Gutex Chaps. The boosts are pretty expensive for most people. They are around 1.2 million, but they boosting like 7. It's one of the best boosts you have in the game. The other ones are pretty expensive, so that's why I'm going for the Gutex Dragonhide boots. Also like Armadillo bracers or Gutex bracers or something like that. They're giving like 11. You can go for better gloves as well if you have completed the quest. Samurai Coif also giving like +7. So now you can use like a rune crossbow or armadillo crossbow. Rune gives +90, armadillo +100, and you can have like a book as well now, like the Book of Law. It will give you +10 ranged. Or you can use the Odium wand. If you don't have any of these, you can buy like a heavy ballista. It will boost like +120. So the heavy ballista is probably the best one right now of the weapons. Also, your accumulator will give some range bonus and an amulet of glory or fury. And the best one is the Anguish one, but it's pretty expensive as well, so it's better to go for the glory. It's giving 10, so fine enough. So with range we got like 176 now. that's really high. You can get it higher, but the armors are getting really expensive to get it higher. The maximum you can have is like 234 or something. So still a big difference, but it's getting very expensive. So right now, if you go to the green dragons, for example, and you place your cannon, you will see a lot difference between the hits. It will be constantly around 20 or higher. So for the melee armor, it's the same. You also need, like, for a whip, for example, you will need as many slash bonus as possible. So what you can do if you use like a whip, get a dragon defender. I didn't find any play body or plate legs that give any bonus, so just wear whatever you want here in these spots. Dragon boots don't give a bonus as well. You can go for the primordial builds, but they only giving like +2, so it isn't really great as well. You can go for the primordial boots, but they only giving 2 as well, and they are pretty expensive, I guess around 25 million or so. So only for 2 bonus it isn't really worth to pay that much. The best gloves are the barrow gloves, but because I didn't complete the quest yet, I'm using like a combat bracelet. It's giving like 7 extra. Again, a glory of fury. You can go for the amulet of fortune, it's giving 15 instead of 10. I will say a warrior helm, it gives like 5 bonus. A warrior ring is giving 4. If you enchant it with the nightmare zone minigame, you can get like 8 instead of 4. And if you have a lava cape, wear your lava cape, but I don't have any, so the obsidian cape isn't giving any bonus, so you can wear whatever you want here. If you have abyssal tentacle, you can get like 8 bonus more, but it's kinda a waste if you're really fighting with it. If you're just running around your cannon and you don't have like a banded godsword, you can just wear this one, because the cannon will shoot harder or have at least more accuracy if you wear this one. But it's kinda a waste of money if you really fight with this one. So if you don't wear any of whips, you can go for the banded godsword. It's giving like 132 bonus, so this one is really great, even for fighting. But if you don't fight, just to run around your cannon, it's really great to hold this one, because it's probably the highest bonus in game. So this one is boosting your accuracy a lot of your cannon. So in fact, this is kind of the best armor with the barrow gloves and enchanted warrior ring and like a lava cape, and get the amulet of fortune, of course. I'm not sure about play body or plate legs, but I don't think there is anyone in game, but I'm not sure about that. So knowing this now, you have to build up your attack bonus in anything to boost your accuracy of your cannon. You will make like a lot more ranged experience and even profit an hour. For example, if you do the green dragons, you will now have like a lot more experience and money an hour. So when you are in the wilderness with your cannon and you have no inventory spaces to pick up your cannon, you can just let your cannon here in the wilderness. We're gonna pick up all the loot, so we have like a full inventory. Also, if you don't have a teleport right now and you want to go back and you don't want to risk to lose your cannon, just let your cannon here and we can teleport, for example, to Edgeville. So right now we got a full inventory, a full looting bag, so we had no space to pick up the cannon. So don't worry, we're gonna loot our stuff and we can go pick up our cannon again directly by the dwarf. So even if you can't miss your cannon, we just can get it back right now, so don't worry about anything. So if you are like lazy or have a full inventory and you can't pick up your cannon, just go here. You have to hop to another world, otherwise he won't give your cannon directly back. So now talk to Neurodion and ask for your cannon. So say you have lost your cannon and we got it back directly. So now we can go back to the wilderness and do like something else, or if it was your last trip and just has a full inventory so you can't pick up your cannon anymore, just get it back here and you didn't have any risk to lose it in the wilderness as well. So something else that is cool when you have a cannon is you can in fact place a cannon and when your cannon is on the ground, just put your cannonballs in it. And for example, when you don't want to train your combat, just want to make some money and get some range experience, or you need your fletching skill, herblore skill for any quest up. So in the meantime, we can fletch while our cannon is killing the green dragons. So he will use our 30 cannonballs, so we get ranged experience and fletching experience in the same time. So we are training our fletching now, and in the meantime we're gonna make some money in the wilderness by killing the green dragons. Be sure if you do this to have a good accuracy armor, so your cannon will hit his maximum hits on the green dragons. So once we done like one inventory of dual longbows, we're gonna teleport back to the wilderness and pick up the loots. Then we teleport back to the Edgefield, and in fact you can do this the whole time. So we teleport back. You will probably need a stamina potion if you keep doing this. So now we are back and you see there are like green dragon bones on the floor. We just can pick them up now. And we are making some money while we even train our fletching. Of course, if you just do this method for the money and you don't want to train any other skill, you can hide here between the trees, hit them with ranged, or just wait here till they die. So once again, we're gonna teleport to Edgefield. Just fletch or do herblore or something. We can bank or loot in the meantime. This is like something funny you can do with your cannon, but mostly you just gonna do combat in the meantime, because it's kinda useless to teleport the whole time between the wilderness and Edgefield. Anyway, when there are PKers now, they will asking where is the person, and maybe you won't die because of that, because you are here in Edgefield Bank training another skill while your cannon is killing them. So maybe that could be a good thing. But the funny part is you get ranged experience while doing another skill, and in fact you only have to put your cannonballs in, but in the meantime you can pick up like 10 or 20k worth on loots from the green dragons. So once again we teleport to the wilderness, run to your cannon, and you can pick up some dragon bones and green dragon hide. So this time we will have a lot more from the green dragons. In the meantime, while we are picking up the loot, we can run our cannon again. This one is almost dead, so we're gonna kill them. So these two are almost dead. It's better to wait till they die now instead of directly teleporting back to Edgefield. So, and in this short time we almost have like a full inventory of dragon bones and green dragon hide as well. Just fill your cannon again and teleport back to Edgefield and do like another inventory of Lhulst or like something for herblore. So let's check our value of this inventory we just did while we did some fletching. So we made like 50k during training or fletching, so it's a really great method to do this as well. You can do like other funny stuff with your cannon, placing like a high amount cannons in Varrock or Falador or somewhere else. When you place your cannon, just go back to the Dwarven mine, to Nickelodeon. First of all, you have to hop to another world, and in the other world you will have or receive your cannon back if you ask for it. Now we can hop to the same world where you place the cannon, and the cannon will be still on the floor. So when we teleport back to Varrock, we can place another cannon, but of course you can't pick up the cannons you placed before. I hope the Dwarf guide was useful. Subscribe to my channel for more money making guides with the Dwarven cannon or any other guides. Thanks for watching.